Hello guys, this is Latios and Latios, and for this video, I'm going to be bringing you something I've been kind of actually wanting to record for a long time. So in this case, it would be the Yowie collection. Now there is some mature titles mixed in that's not Yaoi, but there's not a lot of them, and some, one in particular, I'm staring at. I've had it since I think Borders, so it's been that long. So, not all of it is in the shelf actually, just because I have it in like right here. This is from downstairs because this is like the pile that I want to read. So, in this case, it's like, oh, this should not be here. This should be in my like folder so it doesn't get bent. This is the one I've been wanting to read next, except I ended up getting sick, so I have to put a lot of things on hold. Technically now I don't have to, even though I'm still sick, but here's I guess the first manga I'll start with Yaoi, and I think the last Tokyo Pop title that I got, which is Yagi the Bookshop Goat. It literally states it as it says, Yagi the Bookshop Goat, which is the goat right here, and the wolf, as they refer to it, is the Okami, the wolf. Yeah, Okami. And in this case, as you could tell, the books are munched because he eats paper. I haven't read it yet. But one thing about Tokyo Pop is they do have their colored pages. And a little known fact, I'm pretty sure if anybody follows manga Tokyo Pop, I don't know how this works because I thought they went bankrupt years ago, and then they came back. I thought when a place goes bankrupt you can't come back, but then again Toys R Us kind of came back with some stores, so it's like I don't know how that works. That's out of my expertise. So they've been publishing manga and obviously a lot of yaois. I think some Yuri, but Yuri is like not for me, bro. So Yagi the Bookshop Goat. Do I recommend it? I haven't read it yet, but I've heard really good things about it. This is the manga I want to read next. So stinkingly bad. And possibly this one next over here. And this is actually the final volume because I enjoyed, well, when I show it to you on the shelf. Yeah. So Change World is what was the sequel prequel to it? I can see it but I can't read it. Shit. Sayonara game. And it has to do with, oh my gosh, like a baseball player, a teacher, and then a student, you know. I find that attractive. Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know how old he is, in his 20s, and I think he's, it's been a bit, I don't want to say a while, but yeah, volume 2, which does, yeah, sometimes if you do that, the cover art actually connects it. I don't know if that's the purpose of it, but yeah, I think I am safe to actually show you the cover, or that, Jesus Lord help me God, I can't even say it right. The colored pages. The only difference is the color pages is this is better quality material than Tokyo Pop one. Tokyo Pop is like the paper version, if you know what I mean. And here we got another hot ass title. Oh Lord Jesus, is it Yaoi up? Every ass and everywhere, man. It's called Scattering His Virgin Blood. Let me look at the, I guess this is safe. What's the worst? Like, I mean, I don't make videos for monetization, so if it gets demonetized, the fuck should I care? I don't have a monetization. So this I never knew even existed, but this has to do with something like the Omega, Alpha, and I think Beta or something. something, and I think the alpha is secretly crushing on. What did the story go like? The alpha is the one that's like emitting pheromones or what the fuck ever, and it makes people sick. Or is it omega? And and to stop it from affecting you, they have to pretty much do it. That's what that's about. I guess that's what that whole, I didn't even know that was a thing, because this is my second only alpha beta omega manga, and I'm like, oh, this is fucking hot steamy. And apparently even a male can get pregnant too. I get, that's what it says when they're in heat. I'm like, again, I didn't even know that was a thing. But yes, this is also on my to read list. Persona. Oh, that's right. I need to. Yeah, there's just some. Yeah, I have it all here, and it's like dormitory. Is there any other yaoi there? Oh, that's right. I forgot I got that Death Note. All right. Now, here's quite honestly my favorite. This is not yaoi, and I'm so fucking mad because volume 2 was on Amazon for MSRP price, but they raised it up again. I guess it's one of those, yeah, volumes that are kind of tricky to get. I should have gotten it as soon as I could, but this is quite honestly one of my favorite. This is obviously not yaoi or yuri, but with the male and female. Is it hot as fuck? Oh my god, the sex scenes are amazing, bro. They're awesome, man. I love it so much. I just wish I snatched volume 2. Like, oh, these don't have colored pages. Anytime somebody draws a fireman and like, I'm done. Police, which is more hotter? Both, but I think, oh, fireman. I have my reasons why. Because like one of the visual novels that I played, Root Double, what's it called? Root Double? Like, Watase? He's a fireman too, and he was hot, okay? And then I just recently got volume 3 like last week, I think, and that's what I'm saying, like, I don't have volume 2. It was listed normal price at Amazon. I should have snatched it. No. But no. That's not what happened. But again, if you want a really mature title, hot, sexy scenes, everything, and awesome characters, this is the manga to go. I don't know if there's more volumes. I think there is. There is, because it's like, it's obviously not the end. I need to get my hands on volume 2. To be honest, volume 2, it's like $24. It's not the worst, considering, since this is 7 Seas. Is this 7 Seas? Wait, who publishes this? Ghost Ship. They're $14 to begin with. It makes no difference. So yeah, those are I classify it as expensive manga. So in this case, I'm prepping you all for might as well do so here. Okay. So in this case, this was actually a very cute manga. It was actually really funny, and I liked, how did it go again? Like, he was pissed about his food's culture, and I think he said something like, what's so special about it? Try my food. And there was like this one scene I have to show you. Like, I still find it hilarious because he laced the candy with alcohol in it. I thought that was funny because it turned him on, right? The way he was making, he was like, raw. If I could find it. No? Oh, come on. the one time I actually wanted to find it. Never mind, I can't find that funny scene, but yeah, it's very cute. There's not that many sex scenes. It's just kind of like towards the end kind of thing, because you know it's so yaoi. Mature titles, of course, they're gonna sneak in that. It's normal. But I love anything that has to do with dessert title, regardless of what it is. If it's just a normal yaoi, Yuri, again, is just not my thing. That's the problem. It's just not my thing. But I don't even know how you pronounce it, but something my destiny. Now, in terms of Tokyo Pop, my favorite was definitely this one. The Deko Boko Sugar Days. Boko Sugar Days. I loved it so much. It's, as you could tell from the back, who's short and who's tall. The reason why I say that is because, what's the word? Conscious? Or like he's always like, I'm short and I'm short. I want to get taller so I can be as tall as Hanamine Rue, and that's Yujiro. Yujiro, right? Yeah. And they're friends and they grew up to love each other. Like, that's just so adorable. I loved it. I love this series so much. I thought it was great. Let's see. Sex scenes from what I remember, because this was just the first one, there wasn't like a lot, but it was still spicy though. So I definitely recommend it. And obviously the sequel, Dekoboko Bittersweet Days. I loved that. I loved it so much. I mean, how can you? And then he grew taller here, and then, you know, they're trying to, this volume is so interesting because they're trying to find a way to say that they're in a relationship even though it's not a girl, but it's with a man, to accept and that kind of thing. And then they finally accepted in the end. In the end, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, why did it end like that? I wanted more. It was just so cute. So yeah, Tokyo Pop, if anybody's looking for that, I recommend it. The only problem is, this is actually a little more expensive, is the price. This one's like $16. But I guess it's worth it. I mean, it's big. Yeah, that was $15. This one should be $11. No, $13. Yikes. Tokyo Pop. But that's okay though. I haven't read this yet. I really should. Yeah, I haven't read them all, so I can't tell you. But I've heard good things about things. I'm looking for volume 2. I don't know when they're gonna release it, because obviously these things don't release fast, you know. Billy, this has an American name? Oh. Well, I hope I didn't break the candy. No, that would have been, yeah. Oops. Yep. Again, I have not read this, but I think it's just short collections, and I read that it's like, okay. So, Goudas Syndrome. I don't know about any things. When I kind of flipped through it, I think there was some sexy scene, but the art of the guys, though, they're very gorgeous. Delicious, I say. Oh, and I guess I should mention, probably important, because it annoys me. It's just annoying. But this was censored, and when you know what I mean by censored, and I don't know what determines why some are censored and some are not. It's confusing, and I can only think of maybe because it involves little, like, below 18 years old, maybe. I don't know why. It's confusing. I don't know what dictates what gets to be censored and not, because this one is not. This one doesn't really need. These definitely were. So yes, this one was not. I can definitely see why some people don't like it, because it's one of those, oh, would this relationship really last forever? And obviously he's not munching on a condom, but what's that word I'm looking for? Like, he's chewing on it. I can't even think of the word. I liked it. Obviously, when I read these things, I don't expect the most amazingest thing in the world, you know? But this was a pretty interesting read. I'm looking for serious love. And the condoms are strawberry flavored. I don't even know if they have stuff like that. Flavored. Interesting, though. But, like, oh, that's right, yeah, because this guy's kind of an asshole. So he's like, fuck off, please. And obviously, you know how it is. This is a romance, so they're gonna still get together. But yeah. And then more food stories. Katakoi lamp. One of those, he goes into his place that he works at, and he doesn't realize shit. And he's like, I'm falling in love. Like, please come back. And something. It took a while to notice the love of him and stuff like that. And I enjoyed it. Oh, there's no colored paper thing. I really like this one. 16 in the end, nothing too crazy. So this is definitely recommended. Katakoi lamp replay. I have not read this yet. How come? And I think it involves baseball too, and I fucking love baseball. Baltimore Orioles, right? For me, replay. When they started releasing these, this is one of the first two that I've got yaoi at the time from Tokyo Pop, and I cannot believe how evolved they have become, how more they have released, and how more they're going to. So we have come a long way. The Neko proposed. There's really not sex scene, even though it's OT. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. There was not really. It's a very interesting read. Is it like fantasy? Like, right, yeah. Because he was literally like giving up on himself, because obviously he's having shit luck everywhere, and then he meets them like in the cat. I'm like, how do I say it? It was a pretty interesting read. I enjoyed it. I haven't read this yet. There are things I can't tell you. Again, I have not read it yet. I flipped through it and it looked really interesting. I read this. I thought it was adorable. It was cute. Obviously, one of those you see this guy and this. One of those. So wonderful season with you. I enjoyed it. I would love to see a sequel between these two. Sexy scenes, not that much. Rated M, but once again, not that much. So we're good. All right, and in this case, I really need to sit my butt down and honestly read this, because Hitorejima Boyfriend is a good series. I really need to read it. At one point, wait, no, that's, see, because I have to read it. That's not even the first volume. That's just, I guess, something with other characters involved. Again, I don't know, because I haven't actually read it. I was about to say, because at one point, I can't put it back. At one point, this series turns into, like, I think, rated M. So I really need to get my butt to read it, because again, I've heard good things about it. So come on. Volume 4. Who publishes this? Kodansha Comics. Volume 6. Volume 7. There's only 12 right now. 9, 10. Excuse moi. 11 and 12. Let's see if I can move this without actually dropping anything. And here's that Omega thingamajig that I was talking about earlier, because again, I didn't even know this was a thing. When people reviewed it, I'm like, okay, this Omega story is like, I'm like, oh, this is a thing. Yeah, sexy scenes, yeah, here and there. It was an interesting read. I enjoyed it. Except the price was fucking $15 because yen press is also expensive too. Now these next ones, dear Jesus, God Lord, I got them from minus that one in the end from Right Stuff. Oh my God, they're so old. I don't even know if this publisher still exists. I really don't know. And as you could tell by the art, it's old. And I think some of it is censored too. I think. This one is Yaoi, I think, but it's just only rated T for T. Only. Congratulations, I said only, huh? Yay. So that is it for this shelf. Now, I need to actually... Alright. So in this case, let me actually remove this for a second. Because I don't know how much YouTube is YouTube over here right now. So I don't know, can I even show it on YouTube, or am I gonna get in trouble for this? I could show you the back. Yeah, I don't know. If I knew, I would have given a fuck's less, but I can't even show you this because they have their asses shown in the cover. And it's one of those covers, if you flip like that, it connects to... What the fuck? But here is the back. It's literally called Dick's Fighting Island. I'm saying it, but I won't show it just in case. Maybe if I say it, it's the... I don't know. Maybe saying it is still the same thing. I don't know. But that's literally what it's called. So, believe it or not, this is actually my favorite. Yeah, we kind of. I was laughing the whole time I was reading it because when you have a title of a manga like that, obviously it's... You're gonna think, what the fuck is this? However, when I read it, volume 1 and 2, I was pleasantly surprised about the story and how actually good it was. I enjoyed the character. Like, it actually had a story. I was like, how? I don't know how the author did it, but if you want to read it, go ahead. It's only 2 volumes by Sublime. It's a really good title. I was amazed. I couldn't stop laughing the whole time because obviously you're gonna laugh when you have a title like that and actually reading how the manga goes. It's a little bit censored. Surprisingly, I'm kind of surprised it's not a lot censored, thankfully. So, 2 volumes you can find in Barnes and Nobles. I had to brave myself to actually buy it. And did I do it? Oh yeah, I did. All right. So, let's see. As I say, I recommend that series. It's pretty good. And no, I am not joking when I say I recommend that series. I really mean it when I say that. I'm pretty good. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, here we go from the top. I had no idea this was actually a novel. So I still haven't read it, although I should. When I bought it from Right Stuff. I would love to have more yaoi novels. I would love to read them. That would be awesome. I'm all for it. And I think most of the other ones, yeah, I got them all from Right Stuff so many years ago. This is a mature title, and as you can tell, it's not yaoi. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. Involves a police officer. Good relationship. I liked it. This is actually my first manga in terms of like mature title. I got it from Border, so it's that old. Did I like it? Yeah, pretty good. I haven't read the rest, but I just noticed Japanese letters, even though I've had it for a while. But yeah, this is a mature title, and this is the same author of Say I Love You, so I did not even know they made this, so that's actually pretty cool. We got the, yep, hanky panky, all right. Say please. I don't even think this company is around. If they are, I have no idea. 2 hearts. I don't know, guys. And then one I honestly still have not read to this day. How dare I have not read. I'm a bad person. I'm terrible. But the World's Greatest First Love, and it's still going on. I don't know what part. I don't know if any of this is censored. Oh, some of it is here actually, which is fucking annoying. But I have all volumes up to date, even though I don't know to this day why this is still not labeled as 1. I don't get it. So, besides the other one that I recommended, Dick's Fighting Island, and I'm not kidding when I say it's actually a really good story, this is probably the one I highly recommend getting if you want to start yaoi, which is this one. I've heard many great things about it. I really need to read it because I'm that kind of person that I might not read something for a very, very long time because I have too many things I can do, like other manga, video games, all of that. So, there we go. That's currently volume 15. And then, as you can tell, well, this has to go in the back. In fact, why did I stick it on the front? Oh, because I wanted to. It's in alphabetical order. So, Bad Boys Happy Home. Interesting way I haven't read it, but I looked at the end. I'm like, that's the ending. Don't get me wrong, I really liked it. These first 2 volumes, I enjoyed it. It's a pretty good series. It's just 3 volumes only. Is it censored? Yes. I hate that. But Bad Boys Happy Home. It's really cool when they started to get together. Well, technically he'd live out in the street. He likes to fight him, and they lived together and stuff and stuff. Yup. Again, I enjoyed it. Even the art. I was kind of put off by the art, to be honest with you, because it looks like one of those no, not shoujo, but what am I talking about? Like something that came out of Viz or Shonen or something. But thankfully I got through that because it's actually a pretty good series. I really enjoyed it. I need to read this one even though I skimmed through it. And here's another one that's censored, unfortunately. Black or White. Now, for some reason, I read the first 2, and I kind of remember a little bit of it. Yeesh, like actors need to keep the relationship public. It's not over yet. There is a volume 4, I believe. Look at that, bro. That's a crazy thing. Crazy cover art. Oh my goodness. And then I have not read this yet, although this released very slow because I got like the first 4 volumes at the time and like took forever to release this. I think it's censored. It's called Candy Color Paradox. There's only 5 volumes released. I'm gonna assume there is more, right? And again, I don't know. Oh, I think I pulled them out for a reason, but that's the volume that I showed you earlier when I said change world, which I just noticed the cover has the other person on the front and holding him, and the other one is the opposite. That's actually an interesting detail I did not notice until now, but this is the first volume. This is the one you want to start with reading. And he is a baseball player. Fuck, a baseball player's hot, okay? If any other sport, even though football is my favorite, baseball is like the most attractive to me for some reason. But I highly recommend reading it. It's just really cute and adorable. Sex scenes are awesome. They're nice. Might as well remove part of that so we can get to the back, which is the last row. And obviously over time it will continue to grow more. Ooh, here's another one that's also recommended actually. I haven't read it, but I keep hearing good things about it. Actually, this one too. Shit. But it's one of those, I don't know if the author will ever finish it, or is it just the publisher? I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, might as well do this. I mean, I could just fix it off camera. Crimson Spell. I would like to get the next volumes. This is actually one of the volumes I ordered from Borders. Oh my god, it's been so long. If I ever find them in the wild, like Barnes and Nobles, because they did put volume 1, I'd buy them, but I think it's up to 6, and I don't think it's complete. And it's not censored, thank god. But it's one of those, like, I don't know if it's ever gonna finish, and it's highly recommended from what I have read. And the art is really nice. I love it when I've skimmed through it. This is not an order. Shoot. I don't know if I have the whole collection of this one, which unfortunately is censored. Again, I don't know what dictates to be censored or not. It's Don't Be Cruel 1 and 2. Because I keep seeing pictures as like volume 9 and this and that, and it's like I don't know what I'm actually missing and not, but I heard it's good too. And so I got this, by the way. Majority of these purchases actually came from Barnes and Nobles, because I love it when Barnes and Nobles brings stuff like that, man. Like representation, hello, yes, even for Yuri, even though I don't like it. I'm all for representation, bro, right? So when I was skimming through, I forgot which one. There was one part where they like switched bodies. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. So yeah. And then we have 4th generation something. The review stated it was a little like they didn't like it because of that. I skimmed through it. I'm like, I see what they mean. So if it's kind of off-putting to you, like, I wouldn't recommend it, if you know what I mean by that. And Jackass. Funny shit. I haven't read it though, to be honest. I'm gonna do that, but I'm pretty sure you know what it says. I have a big dick. I don't, you know what? I'm censoring this, but I'm saying, is that the same thing? I don't fucking know. But yeah, this is also another one I have not read. I skimmed through it, and it's pretty interestingly funny. Here are other ones that are recommended, like this one, Liquor and Secrets. It's not censored, I think. Yeah. This is very interesting, so I'm glad to have it. I just need to get my butt down to actually read it, right? Now, in my opinion, I said Dick's Fighting Out is my favorite, right? I kind of forgot about this. I need to read it, but switch it, because skimming through it. This is actually, I believe, the same author, and it's good when I skim through it. Oh, I actually got this from Right Stuff, right? Yeah. I need to read it because I love this author's art and the story too, right? Especially like this one. I've skimmed through it so many times, even though I haven't read it. Therapy Game, I highly recommend it. Like the story, the art, or what I've skimmed through, It's really, really good. Like you gotta add it to your collection. Please. Please, my friends, please do so. Here's volume 2, the end of it, before we get to the next part of it, which is Restart. And I think I read somewhere volume 2 might be the last of it, which is fine. That means that was 4 volumes. I think coming out in August? I'm not sure. Alright, there we go. Nice. I enjoyed, or I should have not said I enjoyed that, but I'll fix that later. Now this one, Toriton Birds of a Feather. I actually enjoyed this one. It's only 2 volumes long. I wish it was more. I'm like, no. It's kind of a little, I don't want to say magical, but it does involve that where I won't say anything else because you'll find this out immediately. Like, he can understand bird language. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's only 2 volumes. You can read it. Oh, and did I say? No, this is not censored at all. Thank God. So yeah, there is no sexy scenes in the first volume of this, I believe. This one, there was. But there wasn't anything like super crazy. But I enjoyed it. I loved these 2. Although he can be a little, I think, possessive. I think, no, possessive or I don't remember, but possessiveness is not my thing, bro. Even if it's just a little bit, don't like that. Now, this series, my only critique, and this is a Korean comic, I enjoyed this. The only critique I had was it was too fast. In other words, these 3 volumes did no justice. It should have had more volume. Everything just happened so fast. Like, what the hell, bro? I was disappointed because I really enjoyed the story, the magic or thing behind it, but it was just like, what the heck? There was one that was an asshole, which is you. You're an asshole. So that's just the 3. Oh, this is gonna be hard to do, huh? That was just the 3 volumes. This better not fall. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Okay, there we go. I guess, yep. Might as well have to do that, huh? So that was my only critique about it. It was yaoi. There was like one little sexual action, just like it, but it was nothing though. When I mean nothing, I mean like nothing too crazy. So, you know, of course, Scramble, I mean, if you want to try it, go ahead. It's only 3 volumes, but as I stated, that was my only critique. It did no justice just for 3 volumes. I wish it had at least 2 more. It would have helped. Here's another title that I don't think is censored. The Prime Minister's Secret Diplomacy. It's one of those things that actually has that cover, actually, which I got it. I still have not read it. Fuck, man. From Right Stuff. Like, what the hell? Yeah, these next ones I haven't read it. I really need to. I don't know if there's a volume 2 of this, but yeah, the art story seems interesting, by the way, for that. Classmates, but I want to read it. It looks interesting. I got it. Yaoi, why not? And also this one, I haven't read it too. Our Dining Table, it looks interesting. I think I heard it's pretty interesting. And this one here, The Cordon Mouse Dreams of Cheese, which I've heard a lot of good things about it. I really need to read it, actually. Now, these next 2, this is probably when they started to censor it, because these 2 are censored to death here. This one's not, which is annoying. So, can an otaku like me really be an idol? I haven't read it, but skimming through it, it's fucking awesome. Same with these, I haven't read it, but Kisses, Macarons, and Lonely Pie. It's censored, unfortunately. And even this bad boy here, wildfire. That's hard to say, man. Many words like that. But yeah, it's censored. I don't know when that started to happen, but I hate that. So, but thank God this is not censored, though. At least, yeah, the otaku one. And then here we got the last few. So, capable hands. Wait, why are they here? Blue. Oh no, that's the other. And this one I skimmed through and I can't tell you. I guess it looks interesting. This one too, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy my yaoi / mature titles. Obviously I have more yaoi mature than mature titles of anything. But like I said, if you want to begin into a yaoi collection, start with honestly, if you want a long series, The World's Greatest First Love, and then Therapy Game, and like Liquor and Cigarettes, maybe Secret XXX, and then the Dick's Fighting Line that I told you about. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I'm not trying to be funny right now. You're gonna love it. I did. I thought it was great. I wish there was more volumes. I was sad that there was only 2 volumes. Any others that I can recommend off the bat? Oh, definitely Dekoboko. That one too. I like the Katakoi Lamp. I like the Wonderful Season with You. So those are ones that you can start if you'd like to. If anybody wants to go into collection, like I said, I keep hearing things about that you should try it. And I think maybe Don't Be Cruel, this one too, but again, I don't know if it's gonna be one of those, if it will ever finish. I don't think it will ever finish. And Therapy Game, if you want. And of course this collection is gonna grow more. I'm just definitely excited to get Therapy, I should think it's the last volume. I could have sworn I saw somewhere said release of August, which isn't too far away. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy this video, and I shall see you later. Bye.